I didn't come from a military family expressly. My dad was a little bit young for World War I. He was a little bit old for World War II. Really, my dad was an engineer and my brother was an engineer. And I thought I would take that path. So I did end up in the reserves for a while as an enlisted person. I was a CT, a communications technician, for a few years. I became an E5 CT, and then I had an enlightenment in college. I took a course in comparative anatomy, which led me into another career. So I ended up in dental school in Boston and found that that was exactly what I wanted. I had good hand skills, I had the intelligence to do it, and I decided that I would be the best dentist I could ever be. So that led me back to the Navy, and I went into the Navy as a dentist. My first tour of duty was at the Naval Hospital, Boston, in Chelsea. The thrust of the department at that time, being in the Vietnam era, was actually recovery from wartime injuries. After that, I was assigned to the USS John F. Kennedy. We had a crew of 3,500 people, and we had an air wing that came aboard, making the total population of the ship about 5,000. So our cruise in the Mediterranean was relatively uneventful. I did have to help out at one point. A merchant guy was transferred to our ship because he had a severe deck injury. I was able to help him out. I had experience as I worked in biochemical research at a hospital doing lab work. So I was able to type cross-match and get blood to this guy because he was bleeding out. If I hadn't had that training, I wouldn't have been able to do that. I had worked with patients and staff who had had extensive experience in the military and had been at wartime. And you know, we talked a lot about that, but basically we were there to serve, we were there to take care of people, and that was our job. We came back, and I decided to go on and do more in dentistry. I went to grad school and I became an endodontist, so I did root canals. I worked 25 years and I threw my shoulder out and I had to have surgeries on my shoulder. So I retired from dentistry and took up teaching at the University of California. In the military, if you don't get your dental care taken care of within 6 months of discharge, you may not be eligible. We put together a program using dental students, using a community dental clinic, and we ended up with students and vets meeting together, and we provided dental care. We had accomplished something and probably, you know, raised the awareness of that problem, because even now it's a problem, you know. So I think giving back later on in my career with this opportunity to help out vets, I think was very important to me. It was like finishing the job for me.